Today, we are gonna learn, or rather, I am gonna teach you a very simple but a very powerful framework, which is called as a 3-layer AI learning framework. This is quite a powerful framework. Now, whether you're a student, whether you're working as a professional somewhere, or just curious to learn about AI and solving really problems or business problems with AI, then this will really help you to really understand what the problem is, understand and build a framework around it, right? So there you go. Okay, so this is called a 3-layer pyramid learning program, right? So what we really do here is, the first layer of the pyramid, is the problem recognition, right? So most people jump straight to solving into AI tools, really using Gamma 2 or Copilot or other AI platform to just solve the problem without really recognizing and understanding what the problem is, right? So first thing first is you need to identify the right opportunities where AI can solve your problem. Okay, so the first thing that you need to understand is the business problem. Right now, to identify the problem which AI could solve for, ideally you can look out for, spotting the manual repetitive task, right? So for example, imagine a sales guy is spending 2 hours weekly uploading a customer data in a CRM. That's boring and quite a repetitive and error prone, right? So that's a perfect candidate for really an AI automation, right? Think of it like a doctor. Before prescribing a medicine, the doctor must really diagnose the problem, right? Same with AI. You need to diagnose the problem, right? So yeah, identifying the manual repetitive task, then find the workflow, right? Workflow bottleneck that really slows down. So let's take the same example. Suppose, you know, the sales guy is doing the repetitive task. Why is he doing the repetitive task and what is the bottleneck in the process, right? You should also map the existing process and existing flow, right, for optimizing opportunities, right? So as I said, you need to properly diagnose the problem, right? The second point is actually choosing the right tool, right? Like selecting the appropriate AI technology, like whether it's OCR for document processing, ChatGPT for content generation, Sora 2 for video generation, or let's say Gamma 2 for PPT generation, RPA for process automation, or Vision AI or ML. There are many tools under the gambit of AI, right? So you need to choose the right tool to solve the problem, right? Now, let's take an example of, suppose HR receives 500 resumes a day, right? You don't just throw them into ChatGPT, right? Instead, you would use a resume passing AI tool that integrates the application tracking system, right? You would use, let's say OCR. Let's say if you want to scan a document which is written with a handwritten, right? You could use OCR for that. You need to also, if Excel formula can solve it, you don't really want to complicate things by pushing that on ChatGPT. While for each token there's a cost when your Excel sheet is actually free, right? So learning when not to use AI is also important, right? When a simple macro can solve your problem. You should also know mastering the integration, right? So understanding APIs. ChatGPT is just a window, but it also has an API. You can integrate API. You can also use no-code, low-code platform, plugins for seamlessly connecting it, right? So these are all some of the examples of it, right? Third is system design, right? Design for scale. So create workflows that can handle a really top of the pyramid, right? Which means you should stop thinking AI only as a toy and start building real systems that scales and survive the real test, right? So design for scale, create workflows that can really handle increasing volumes, error handling, right? How a AI could do error handling, also compliance, security, the trust layers, right? All of that also needs to be thought through when you are building a AI use case or a business problem solving, right? Third, which is also very important, is you need to have your data ready. Your data fabric is very, very essential, right? So therefore, it's really important that if you do layer 1 without layer 2, you spot the problem, but you don't know what tool to use. That's the problem. If you do directly jump on to finding out the layer, finding out the tool, but don't know the business problem, even that is an issue. And if you do layer 3 without the first two, which means you're building a fancy system without really scaling it, right? So the pyramid keeps you moving in the right order: clarity, capability, and scale. That's how I think, right? And building an AI solution. So let's say an AI power help desk integrating with the system, drafting customer reply, escalating sensitive cases to human case, and maintaining a detailed log for compliance. That's how a system should be built. So if this helps you to understand solving real business problem and a framework, you could use this framework to solve the right problems using the right tool. So start with clarity, start with purpose, and start with scale, right? Build up a AI model that solves real problem. So if you like this video, please give a thumbs up and do share and subscribe as well. Thank you.